Hello, it's Roz here. I was just finishing off editing, putting a link into the description. I was trying it out. I've done the cross posting, so you should be able to see this over on my what page? Roz Boundy page, Hypnosis Plus with Roz page, and I'm still trying to discover whether it's actually showing up live on my YouTube page, my YouTube channel, Roz Boundy. I have got that on the side here, and I'm sort of thinking, where do I find out if I'm doing that? It's not coming up in my notifications, but I'm not going to notify myself of myself being live. So I'm thinking, oops, might need to ask someone who is in the audience to go on over to YouTube and find out if I'm live there. Goodness. Yeah. Good morning. I'll say it again. Yes, there was. I had my other microphone on the other camera, now turned off. So good morning, Diane. And we've got Shaz here. Wonderful to see you too, which I've already put one of your comments up. And we've got Carol here. So good morning to you. And no sound, no music. Why would that be? That was a bit weird. It should have been the sound should have been with it. Unless there is a bit of a glitch with the Facebook or the My Time, or who knows. Sometimes stuff like that does happen. And yeah, there was a bit of an echo. It was. I thank you for letting me know. Yeah, good now. I have turned that other microphone off. I'm hoping everything else is okay. I still have no idea whether I'm over on my YouTube channel. I'm just going to the channel now, and I still can't. Oh, yes, I can see where it's live, so that's fine. So I'll leave that go. And we'll get into the reading. So if you are over on the cross-posted pages, the My Time or the Hypnosis Plus with Roz, I'm hoping there's a link in the top that brings you back to this page so that I can see your comments like this, and I can get it like that, bring them up like that. It's fine. I turned you up. Oh, that's something I'd do, like I had the other microphone on too. So, yeah, look, we're all human, and that's what we're here being. We're being ourselves. We're being the people we are. Only for a second here. It was G. What was the G? Oh, it ended up you hit the return key just at the wrong spot, didn't you? It was quiet just before you spoke, but I could hear typing. You giggle. Yeah, thank you. At least you could hear me. I hadn't forgotten to unmute because I didn't mute in the first place. So here we are. We are here for the Daily LENORMAND card spread reading, so that it is the general reading itself, not the card pulling individual readings for people. It is the general card reading. I have got the spread ready, as you can tell. It's there. I have got my, when I get it right, I have got my hypnosisplus.com.au website scrolling along the bottom, and I'm about to turn that off. That is if you're wanting to actually book with me to do individualized, personalized readings. I do a bit of a mix there, and you'll find that out on that website when you go in. I need to fine-tune that website too. So much to do, isn't there? So anyway, it's what we do. We continue on with what our day brings us. And today I'm having a new induction cooktop installed, which I'm looking forward to that. Better cooking without having to without burning everything. It should be better manageable with that little slider doover thingy on how to simmer better. So there we go. Right, so cool scrolling here. I actually got it right. I got online, didn't I? Anyway, we're going to switch over so you can see the cards. Interesting set this morning. We do have one repeat. Oh, yeah. Look, is it a trend? We'll find out on Sunday. Find out. That'll be interesting. Now, I've got the cards here ready, of course. This is the deck that we use for those who might be new and watching from over at the YouTube, which no one's commenting from there yet, so that's fine. Yay, I'm burning food. Yay, yes, me not burning food. Yeah, there is a time delay, obviously, in what you're typing to when I see it to when I can actually answer back to. So here we have the deck. It is the Gilded Reverie Lenormand. So the layout, the spread, because they are called spreads when you're laying out a set of cards. That one's the work energy. This one is the home space. We've got the unexpected up here. We've got your role in this fourth position, and right in the center is the outcome. So we're going to move to the key. The key's in the position for the business, for the work, that sort of space. So it's unlocking some new stuff for it. Well, it's unlocking ideas, I think, that you've actually had in the background is what I'm getting, because I know that for me, and keep in mind that I do actually read these as if it's my personal reading to a degree, because that's what energy I've got around me that's influencing my thinking and mind and where I want to go with stuff. But it's still also that the energy is the universal human, the connection, the network that we create with our energies. So there may be something relevant in all of these cards for you. Just open your mind to it. Take that first gut feeling reaction of what it's meaning for you as I'm explaining and reading these cards, okay? So for what I'm feeling, it is that key unlocking what is ideas and new it's releases. Are you launching a book or bringing out some writing that you're wanting to do, that you need to be putting it on paper? A new product, that type of thing. It is that setting things free that are needing to come out and be free, to have spread the wings, that type of thing. Even though it's the rose there, we know that a rose starts from the bud that then opens and blossoms. So you're needing to release that as well. Allow things to be as their natural potential. So that's what I'm feeling with that. And we've got the sunshine sparking, coming through on this image in that corner. And it's just hitting the top of that cage so that it's starting to shine the light on what is within and how we can actually release it ourselves. It is us who hold that key, so let it go. And the same thing as we're transferring over or shifting over into the energy of the home space, that we have things within our home space that certainly are our control and understanding. Hi, Holly, how are you? It's your evening, isn't it? So, you've changed your icon. So it's a happy Canada Day. Wonderful. So I hope you're having a lovely, is it a public holiday for that? And, we've got Kerry Ann here too. Great. And lovely to see you too. And in this space where it's the home, it's a coffin, yeah, it does mean death, but it's not specifically death, because what it can be is the completion of something that is being, either there's something that you're really needing to bury and leave as that past and put in your history, as far as relationships, or as far as maybe you have got a funeral coming up. Everyone experiences death in a different way. So it's just allowing that in whatever form of grief you might be going through, if that's what you're experiencing at the moment. And we can even have grief at the loss of things too, and change, whatever is happening in our lives. So if you've got some change happening in your life, in your home, do tap into that heart space and understand what that change means for you, and allow the grief for the change, what was old, to pass through, so that you're actually looking with that bright new perspective on what is coming forward and what is ahead of you. Okay. Now, what this God is doing is preparing the organs ready for the next lifetime. And that's part of the ancient Egyptian culture. And it's probably something that you need to be doing for yourself in that similar context as well. So it was Canada Day yesterday. Yeah, because, and you are getting into, whoops, things, humidex. Oh, yeah, 39 is getting a bit hot. We here in Australia can identify with that, because it's one of the things we have a lot of, that end of the spectrum with temperatures. But it's lovely that you can celebrate a Canada Day in summer. Now, I'm just going to move the thing carefully. What we've got in our unexpected position is the cloud. You can't, the light as it sits on this set of cards, it just is that from the window, and it's really quite bright, so you can't see the birds. I love looking at the birds. Birds are one of my favourite creatures as I sit here in my office and see them in the trees that are outside the window. The birds' song and what they share in just being them. That's what I'm feeling with us, bringing ourselves out of that doldrums, and it's coming into that, those unexpected visions of what we see as those beautiful sunshine moments, and seeing the birds flying free, and probably feeling that sense in our unexpected parts of today that it's our soul feeling like it's flying free, or something that you are specifically setting free, like you are with the key and even the coffin. Okay, so that's the unexpected card. Oh, and this one's not going to line up very well. Let me see. There, I had to push that a bit. Labyrinth, love this card. It's just so, because I used to love doing maze puzzles when I was a kid. I still like doing them, but I don't do them as much. It would be wonderful. Like, I have visions. I did have of doing a labyrinth, the ones in the lawn. So you sort of do your own meditation labyrinth that you can walk every morning. It's a goal that I may still work towards, but it is that for your role is to concentrate on what your path is, but at the same time, if you're feeling like you're getting lost in it or something, that you can actually always ask for help. And I have a light on there this morning that is, because it was dull when I first set the cards up. It's now bright sunshine, so I don't need it. When I did the photo, I needed the light. So you can, in this one, ask for help. Well, you can see that there is avenues that you can still see where you're moving ahead to. And there's help you can call out for, and you can see the goal. So I think that one is really a great card to align yourself with as far as your role, your focus for the day. Whoops, missed that one. Holly, you're boiling? Yeah, it is hot at 39 plus. I know. I don't like it when it's 30 degrees Celsius plus. But, we are in a hot country here, and you do have your moments, obviously, as well in your summer. Fog and rain today at our end, yeah. We've already had the rain, and the grey clouds are still hovering here. So it's the beautiful spectrum of what nature is, isn't it? And especially when you see and hear the birds. I just absolutely love them. My daughter lives close by Sturt Conservation Park, I think it is, in Adelaide, up the hills there. And hearing the kookaburras when I visit, it's superb. I love them, the birds. And here we have some doves or some sort of bird above that pergola, however you want to pronounce it, gazebo. That beautiful space of rest. And I think that's part of what you're needing to be doing today too, find that space where you can rest. As for an outcome, I think it's just a roll of the dice what your day is going to end up completing with. And I think that's where I really like seeing that. Yeah, the guidebook says beware of gambling and stuff like that. I don't see it as that. There are times, because I suppose for myself, I've lived a lot of my life just going with the flow, allowing things to occur as they do or did, as far as my past history goes. So it is that, well, it's a potluck. When I feel lost, I always go outside on the grass and look up to the sky. It's a beautiful way to actually realign, isn't it? Because, even if you can actually lay down on the grass and look up at the sky and really feel into Mother Earth and the connection with what is beyond us, that cosmic sense, that cosmic connection is beautiful. Feeling uneasy with today's reading? When you do, Kathy, as far as feeling uneasy with anything, hone in on that uneasiness and, take it to that heart center that you can actually just sit in there, that space, breathing with it, and just open up your senses to what is the message around that uneasiness. Is there something that you need to be a little wary of through the day? Is there something that it's actually showing you to do next, or allow a release of, or, take that intuitive, that gut feeling of what that feeling itself is for you, and allow it to be what it is, because there is absolutely nothing wrong with experiencing different emotions and different feelings. It's why we are human, because we can feel and sense and think and all of that experience of who we are to be us as the individuals. I feel related to these cards today. Thanks. Well, thank you, Fiona. Yeah. Look, the cards are as they are. I do clear them, shuffle them. I think I've shown you how I do that. Once upon a time, I might have done that. It's one of those things that as you progress along doing these things on a daily basis, I do forget which day I did what. And that's why I'm actually looking forward to doing a summary of them on Sunday. I'm not sure what time yet. It'd be lovely if you could put in for yourself what time suits for a summary on a Sunday. It would be my Sunday. So for those of you who are in that northern hemisphere over in the opposite side of time zones, put it in your Eastern Standard Time, and then I can I find that's the easiest to convert on that board, purely because it's a 12 hours and 1.5 type thing. It's easier to get the roughly. Right. So, I feel the news of someone passing, and that could be right for you. It's one of those things that we are guaranteed in our lifetime, is that we are born because we are here existing. So that's the first guarantee. We've been born. We are living now. We're living and breathing beings. So that's the second guarantee. And in that, there's continual change. So that's the guarantee of that part of it. And we will die. That's where, for me, my understanding is, and I know that feeling from that inner sense of knowing that it's only the death of this body. It's not the death of us as our soul. We continue onwards. And that's because I've had the connection with those who are on the other side, or home. I consider that is home. What that is, we'll remember and be reunited when we reunite. It's okay to feel sadness and to have that sense of, what's coming up, but work through that, move through that, and understand that it is part of what is the natural cycle of things. I feel for you in having that sense, that feeling, but it is part of our life, part of who we are, and fully feel into that and understand it for you and what it means for you. Okay. So thank you for those beautiful hearts, Fiona, and I share them too with everyone it's a beautiful group that gather together to share the energy of these cards. I appreciate you being here and sharing that with me, and sharing it out with those. That's okay. It's with love that I just love doing this in the morning. It's a wonderful experience each and every morning. I try to be here on time and doing everything perfectly and all the rest of it. But it's because there are those of you who are here every morning with me, and the others who may just experience a flip here, a flip there, as far as a YouTube, now that I'm going live on YouTube as well. And with the Facebook and anywhere else I'm choosing to put these, which it will be once my website's up. You'll see these on the website as well, replicated in a stream there. Allow the flow, Kathy. My heart does feel for you in that. Just allow the flow, the sense, the emotion, even the grieving, and breathe it through. Love goes to you and to each and every one of you. As you're looking at the photo, or this again, if you're going back through it, there is the photo on my profile. Sense what the energies are speaking to you, what your source, what your guides and angels are speaking to you as you're looking at these cards and where your focus is going. Use that as your meditation, and in whatever way that it's meaningful for you to be the best person that you are. And in that process, you're able to be the best person for others around you in whatever experience you're having at this point in time. Okay, and I will show this one up. You try to be your best, be strong, Beck. In 22 days is our birthday. Oh, wow. So you're a twin too. Wow. Thank you. I click with your cards. All energies are connected together. Love is the strongest. So move out with love, as I'm doing now, because it is time to move on and into our days. So experience that in the best way that you can be, to be the best person that you can be, and with love, connection, and all that is our universal energies. I bless you, bless everyone, really, and namaste until tomorrow at the 8 o'clock, all things being equal. Bye for now.